podcast, and I'm like, did I click record?
The fifth time you started.
We only did it 3 times. The third one was a charm. That one was sharp, though.
Was it sharp?
I thought so. Welcome back to the KRUSES. This is the show that absolutely nobody asked for. We haven't seen Miss KK in a while.
KK's back.
So
back on the podcast.
We're gonna grill her and make fun of her.
Yeah,
please do.
Show our love.
Because this is what we do.
All in one.
Yeah.
What's new with you?
I don't know. I woke up like an hour ago.
Well, that's the other reason she hasn't been on the podcast.
It's 1:47.
We never know when KK's going to be around.
Whenever she's hibernating, we just try and stay away. We just slide her some food under her door. Like, hope
Lately,
you're okay.
she's either sleeping, tanning by the pool,
Or TikToking.
or TikToking.
Or dancing or out at the 18 plus clubs.
Are they?
Yeah.
No, they really are.
Do you enjoy the club scene? Because I did the club scene once when I did it for like a year, just a handful of times, and I'm like, this is not it.
But you were actually 21 though, so you were going to like legit clubs.
Yeah, what are you going to?
18 plus clubs, they're awful. It's just a bunch of like or not even high school. I guess it could be 18, but like it's just like a really raunchy like high school party, like dance. Like
that's what I feel like. That's what I feel like the 21 and up clubs are like too.
But you keep going back.
No, I haven't been in a while actually. I haven't been in a while. I was gonna say I did go to a never mind.
Whoa! I don't know if we know this.
No, you do know this. It's
Where
her
she went
birthday
the other
party.
night.
Oh, okay.
So oh.
Yeah, I wasn't supposed to be there, but I was there. And it was very nice, and I was like, "Wait, this is like enjoyable compared to like."
Because it's just classier, right?
Yeah,
and
it's just upscale.
It's
like
well ran.
We had a nice dinner, and like I was dressed up, and then like at the 18 and up,
You didn't pay.
No, didn't have to pay.
Someone paid for you. I mean,
I offered. I said I can send money, and they're like, "I don't know who paid for it," and I said, "No."
And you're like, I don't know either. I'm not going to find out. Thank you. 18
plus, it's just a bunch of like just dirty kids that are. It's just,
yeah, you're one of them.
I know.
You're not better than them.
I know I'm not. I'm saying like it's just like hot in there. They got blasting like Rihanna, and I'm like, ugh.
So it's homecoming.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. That's what I meant. I said prom, but I meant homecoming. Anyway, besides that, I've made a lot of new friends that I thoroughly enjoy. We're super close now. Love them. I gave them a shout out last time. Mm-hmm. I think last time we had spoken, but now we're like super close. Talked about living with them, but then I was like, nah, I'll live with the old bro for a little while longer while he's here.
We'll talk about that.
Wait, did we talk about that?
No.
I talked about living in a house with Justice and a bunch of her frids too.
Yeah, you should really look into that.
I'm just saying, I don't know if we discussed inviting you back on the next lease.
I was just saying. But, yeah, nothing's really new. I auditioned for Lady Gaga a few days ago.
So was that like a music video or her tour or
that was her Chromatica Ball summer tour.
Who to who?
Chromatica Ball summer tour is what it's called.
What is that?
But
just a tour.
It's just a tour
during the summer.
Wait, no.
It's just the name of it.
I don't know.
What did she say? She said Chromatica.
Chromatica.
What is that mean?
I don't know. It's just what it's called. Anyway,
let's not dwell on it.
Okay. That
was my very first like big actual like dance audition, like in person. So it was an open call. But there was probably about, I believe Mia was number 600 something.
Mia is your friend?
Yeah, Mia's my friend. Mia and Brooke. They went a lot later after me, but the audition started at 10. I got there at 9. My other friends got there at 8, so I jumped in line with them, kind of cut the line. So I was number 74, so I was in like the first 100. And then Mia and Brooke were in the 600s when they went. So they were there for 9 hours, I believe.
Wow.
I was only there for 3. Because I got there first, so that was really nice. But the process was like, I had a great time. I was stressed. I was hyperventilating, but I was having a great time. The room was
sounds
really
like a blast.
The room was really hot. I thought I was going to suffocate. I'm dancing really hard. I'm forgetting the choreo, but I was having a great time. Richie Jackson is her choreographer. Don't know if anyone watched Abby's Ultimate Dance Competition, but he was a judge on Abby's Ultimate Dance Competition, which was from Dance Mom's teacher or whatever. But that was a really fun experience. And then it was like really cool just to be surrounded by so many like amazing dancers and just to like be like, this is what it is. Mm-hmm. Like this is like, and then like I go out and it's so fun to like see like all these people that you've met throughout, like everyone I've met throughout since I've lived here. I just like see people and I'm like, oh, hey. And they're like, oh, how was it? And it's just like a lot of small talk, a lot of people I look up to, and I'm like, why am I going to the same audition as you? But like,
that's what's crazy about the dance world is that there's just an open call, and even all these I mean, you're talented, but even there's other people that have really long resumes that have established themselves still have to go do a freaking open call, which I would hate.
Yeah, so like my friend Madison Cubbage, who's incredible, she just got done. So right after my audition, right after I'd gotten cut, I walked out, and I'm just like trying to find people that I know because I still had friends in there that hadn't auditioned yet or did get a call back, so they had to stay. So I'm like walking out by myself, and I run into Madison. She's like with all of her really cool friends, and I'm like, hey, what's up? And she just got done dancing at the Latin AMAs. And so I'm like, what? Like, why are you auditioning? But like, you know, it's just like crazy. I'm like, what is going on? But not all of them are open calls, so a lot of them are typically closed, I feel like. But
and I'd be curious to know how many people they even see at a closed audition too. Probably
I know, it
a
just
few hundred
depends.
or something.
Yeah, just depends on what they're looking for, I guess. But but that was a really good experience. Fun.
Yeah, that's good. It sounded like you handled it like really well. Because we were tracking your location. We're like, I wonder if KK's still there. Like, we were hoping you were.
Well, we weren't tracking her the whole time.
No.
It was.
We just thought of it, and we were like, hopefully she's still there performing.
I think you made the comment. You're like, oh, maybe KK. It must be going well because she's not home yet. And I was like, oh, well, let me see where she's at. And I pull it up, and I could tell you were driving. I'm like, oh.
Oh, no, I was driving. Fine.
And I was like, oh, no. I'm like, I hope she's not bummed. Because when I think about like my experiences, like right when I moved here, auditioning for stuff that I thought was really cool or stuff that I really wanted. And I wouldn't book it, of course, because I was terrible. And then I would just be bummed for like a week or 2 weeks or however long until I got the next audition. And I was like, oh, okay, finally, I didn't get,
but
eliminated.
You just came in the door and you're like, hey guys, and I didn't like know how you were at first. And then you're like, no, it was like such a great time. And I was like, okay, I think she's good.
Yeah, no, it was fun. And I just like, I want to do it again when like, I just need to get my nerves under control. And I still feel like I did like a good job. But, like, I know I could have done better, which is a bummer. And, like, when I went on the floor, they had us do it, like, twice. And the very first time, I had forgotten a section of the choreography, which automatically, in those types of situations, that kind of just bumps you down a few notches automatically. Because they're looking for someone who can pick up choreography and who can do all that kind of stuff. But I knew it. I'm just nerves in the brain. So, but I still had fun. I thought I did okay.
I'm sure you did.
Yeah.
I still battle nerves, but the whole reason I didn't book anything probably for the first 3 or 4 years, anything substantial, is because nerves got in the way and I flubbed something or just wasn't going in there with confidence or didn't give the performance that I knew I could give. So I feel like you're way ahead of the curve. Yeah.
Oh, thanks. But did we talk about that? I don't know what I said on the last podcast. I have a commercial agent and my dance agent now. Did we talk about that?
I don't remember.
I don't know.
I don't know, but I'll just say it anyway. So now I'm repped by MSA for dance agency.
Aren't they covering you for theatrical as well?
Oh, I still have to send her my stuff. I haven't done that. Well, no, because I sent it before, and then she was like, oh, hey, are you interested in this? And I was like, yeah, I thought I sent you my stuff, but I'll send it again.
You're saying you're missing out on TV film?
I'll send it again. Anyway. Okay. MSA, got that. Well, actually, funny story behind that. Okay, y'all, I can't with these two sometimes.
We're flirting.
Anyway, okay, so we were shooting for a TV show, which was Playground's reality TV show. I don't know if I've said the story, but I'm going to say it anyway.
I forgot about this.
Playground's reality TV show, which was so fun. Whatever. I was there like every day.
I forgot about this too.
And this older guy, but he's good looking. Dave, if you're watching. Anyway,
what? Oh,
I'm
my
kidding.
Goodness.
It was a joke. He's like your age, but he's good looking.
He's not old. He's only...
Anyway,
he's not old.
Just kidding. I think he might be older. Anyway, but he's
only...
we'd like talk to each other. We would talk like every once in a while. Like one time he like complimented my pants, but he's super nice. But he like... He asked me where I got my sweatpants. He's like, I want brown sweatpants. He's like, where'd you get those? Anyway, whatever. But he's super nice.
Dave, but go ahead.
No, it wasn't like we never talked like a lot, but we had like said like hi to each other.
Okay.
And then
then you talked about your pants.
We're getting ready. We're getting ready to wrap up the show.
Brown pants.
And it's the last day of filming, and I asked him. I said, "Did you ever go to Cotton On?" Like just asking him, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I'd forgotten what the name was, but like yeah, I gotta check it out." And then I was like, "Oh, like I never asked for your name. Like, what's your name?" And he was like, "Oh, I'm Dave. Like, how are you? Like, what's your name?" Tell him, and he's like, "Oh, like what are you out here for?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm dancing. Blah blah blah." He's like, "Oh yeah, I'm actually the executive producer of the show." He's like, "Do you have an agent?" I said, "A dance agent." I said, "No." He said, "Do you want one?" And I said, "Yes." And then he's like, "Okay, like let me call." So Robin Anson, who's part of the Pussycat Dolls, or the founder or whatever of the Pussycat Dolls,
she's on an episode of the Kardashians.
Yeah. She owns Playground along with Kenny Warmald, who's the new what's the character's name? He's the main character in the new Footloose from like the 2011 version.
You mentioned it before. I remember that.
Yeah, so love him.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
his daughter's name's Harlow. Shout out to that.
Oh yeah, his daughter is named Harlow. And then Dexter also teaches at the studio, and he was like, "Oh, I'll ask Dexter. I'll ask Robin." And then he's like, "I'll ask Robin first, but if she doesn't want to do like recommend you to anybody, then like I'll make Dexter do it." And I was like, "Okay, cool." Like whatever. So then calls Robin up. I give Robin my phone number. Then we're like texting, and she ended up putting in a good word for me with MSA because I guess she's good friends with the owner. Mm-hmm. So that's really how I got that. I was like, thanks, Robin. You rock. Shout out to her. Mm-hmm. Super sweet. And then my commercial agent is actually Mike's old agent from back in the day. Mm-hmm. How long ago was that? Was he yours?
Back in the day.
Yeah.
Well, I moved here in 2013. I think I signed with him maybe 2016. And I was with his agency at LA Talent for... Well, I'm still with LA Talent, but he was at that agency for maybe only 2 years before he moved on.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
And then he went to, I think he went to Abrams, which is now A3. And then I think he started his own thing.
Yeah. So now he has his own independent agency, and that's what I'm part of for commercial. He's been getting me lots of auditions, which Mike has to help me with, which are kind of funny. Just because it's me doing stupid stuff, just like dancing, and Mike's telling me like what not to say and what I should say. Stop blinking. And I'm like, okay, got it.
I have some tips, but for the most part, you are doing good with your performances. You bring a lot of unique stuff that I never could. Like
Thanks.
you can actually dance. Or when they had me dance.
Oh, Lord. I remember helping you with some dance auditions.
I know. I can't believe I did that.
Not for dance, but you had to dance.
Dance like a monkey for 20 minutes. We'll pay you $50. I'm like, sure, I'll do it.
I can't wait for that clip to resurface somewhere someday.
I know what one you're talking about.
So
There's a whole bunch of stuff that I hope never resurfaces.
Yep.
I hope so.
Nothing that will get me canceled, but stuff that will definitely get me embarrassed.
Oh, yeah.
That's even awesome. I don't even know. What else is with my life?
Still working at Selfie World.
Still at Selfie World. And I need another job because I realized I'm broke. Still, I've always been broke since I moved here.
Yeah, I know. That's what
I know. I've been always broke since I moved here. But
maybe cut down on the sushi.
But
maybe not get sushi and maybe find another meal that might be a bit more economical.
But the tax return came back. That's already gone, but like I
made $80.
Already gone.
It is already gone because I had to send it all to Mike and Cara. But
just because we had an agreement of like rent and like living expenses.
So that kind of came in clutch. So now I just need to book a commercial or something.
I was just trying to remember when we had 2 kids. I thought we just had the one.
I'm filing her as a dependent this year.
You're the worst.
You are on my tax return.
Anyway,
we were just at the grocery store, and I'm like, "Do I buy steak for KK?"
Yeah, we were literally so I got the 3-pack. You're gonna have sirloin tonight if you want.
Oh my god!
I know it's not your sushi, and you're not.
Shut up.
Can't get your avocado rolls, but.
Anyway, I'm trying to think of anything else. I will be going home June 8th through the 25th, so save the date, everybody.
More importantly, do you still find yourself wanting to stay in LA long term? Are you still enjoying it?
Yeah, I plan on staying here.
Are you a lifer?
No, I don't know if I'll be a lifer. Maybe when I'm old.
Well, you call us old, so
I know. That's why I gave y'all.
So I know, like, you want like a career here, but you also, I know you want a career in entertainment, but do you also just enjoy like Los Angeles and like if this was your life, if you had to continue to pay rent, have a day job, audition, blah blah blah, would you want to do this for? Would you be willing to be in this grind for another 5 years, say?
Yeah. Oh, 5 years? That's not long at all.
Oh, really?
Yeah, not to me. I don't think so, at least. But I mean,
she's only 20.
I mean,
yeah, no, that's cool. I think, because I think it is. Even though you're super talented, it is a grind, and to me, it wouldn't surprise me if it took maybe 5 years before you really, really started making like substantial money to support yourself.
Oh yeah, it wouldn't surprise me either. But like, I'm just having fun right now.
Well, but also, your grind was a little different than.
Yeah, well, she has a lot more to offer, and I feel like it could happen sooner for her to catch a break and book something of significance to keep the ball rolling. But
I'm just saying too, even like it has to help that like you have family here, whereas
100%.
You and I,
or you were like by yourself.
We were us.
Yeah, and I didn't. I was like 5-year trajectory. I'm like, no, if I don't make it in 2 years, which is gonna happen, But
I'm saying she has more of a support system.
Yes.
Than what we did.
Yes, for sure. That has to help.
Yes.
But I feel like I'm very much go with the flow, and I feel like I'm going to do whatever I want to do that makes me happy in that moment.
Yes, girl.
So if I want,
Is that
like,
wise decisions?
I don't know if it's wise, and I don't care as long as I'm happy. Why? I don't know.
Ooh.
I don't know, but like, because like,
If we really talked about it, though, the purpose of life is not just to be happy all the time.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, like, I'm going to do what I think is best for me in that moment. So, like,
I think she's talking about maybe not following the norm.
Like, maybe like following her intuition of like,
sure, that sounds a lot smarter. Let's go.
Well, I think
like
I know.
You're saying that maybe there's some people who would criticize the route that you've taken.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And you're saying that you're happy with it, and you're, I'd say, starting to thrive in it.
Oh, thanks.
And you're happy with that. Like,
yeah, no,
I feel like that's what she's saying.
I see.
Maybe I'm wrong.
I don't know what I'm saying, but
okay. No, keep putting words in her mouth. I'm curious.
Okay.
No, I'm just like, I just feel like I'm not worried about the future because I know whatever I choose to do, I will find contentment within it.
That makes more sense. That sounds wiser
okay.
than just like, I'm doing what makes me happy and I don't care if it
well, you
hurts
know what
me.
I mean?
I don't care if it hurts other people.
No, that's not like that.
That's what I was kind of trying to clarify.
No, because like what I choose to do probably won't affect you. Really,
yeah, right.
I'm saying in long term, like when you guys are back in Iowa and like have Harlow and I'm living my 20s. My 20s,
so
you guys are old.
When you're 30, where do you see yourself?
Dude, I don't even know. I hope I'm married though. I was talking about this with Justice actually. I said I want to be married by like 26, 27. She goes, "What?" She's like, "I'm gonna be single until I'm 40," and I was like, "Oh."
I mean,
like,
it gets the ages later that people are starting to settle down now.
But like, I don't know if I'm down for that.
Like, we got married when we were 29, but we could have gotten married a lot earlier.
Yep.
But I feel like even though we waited that long, I feel like your generation is waiting even longer.
Oh, 100%.
Like, except my sister's generation was like married at 21.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of people in Iowa right now getting married. Ex-boyfriend from 7th grade. He's getting married.
My ex-boyfriend. Are you a little salty about that?
No, my ex-boyfriend from 8th grade is also getting married. And he's younger than me, actually. He's a year younger. Like Stuart. Congrats.
When you find
Congrats,
it.
Travis.
When you find it.
Yeah, no, but good for them. I'm happy for them. But like, I just like could not even picture myself like marrying someone at this point in my life.
Yeah.
Like this. And then I think about mom, like, she was married, had you like by like 21? I'm like, that's insane.
Yeah,
like,
that's different. That's different for a lot of people.
Yeah.
In this generation. It's just
like, scary. I'm good though. I'm gonna keep.
But at 30, do you see yourself still out here?
I feel like I see myself within the industry in some capacity. So even if that is, I don't know. I feel like wherever I am, I'll find a way to be still a part of it. But like, I'd like to be still out here. But then again, that's if I can afford it.
Yeah.
But
stop eating sushi.
But it's fine. I mean, yeah. But like, I feel like I've talked about this before. But coming out here has grown a new appreciation for Iowa and what it does have to offer. I used to like crap on it all the time, but now that I'm here, I'm like, hey, wait, I do enjoy it. But it also, with that, I feel like going home, I get asked a lot of questions about being out here. And not always. A lot of people are very supportive, but there are some people that are very condescending in how they speak to me in like that kind of way. But I'm like, are you happy? I'm like, are you happy with your life? Because I'm happy with mine. Like, I don't know why.
It's probably like maybe you feel like they expect you to tell like this grand story of, oh, I booked this and I booked this and I booked this. But just because you're not like working on a ton of projects doesn't mean it's not going well.
Yeah, no, I'm having a great time.
Yeah. And people that are dislocated from the entertainment industry always think like you're not able to pay the bills unless you're working on like Star Wars 3. Like, oh, you'll make it one day. You just keep hustling. I'm like, you guys don't quite.
No, I can book like a commercial where I literally like stand there and flip my hair and make SAG scale 1,200 like for that.
Oh, I mean, yeah, you can book a commercial and make $60,000 for eating pancakes. They have it. Most people I've come across mean well, also, but just from their experience and their perspective, they're just so far removed from like the reality of what people usually move out here for, and it's not necessarily just to make $1 million working on movies, but it's just to to have a career where you're not working at 9 to 5 and you make your own schedule and you do creative things and you work with a variety of people in a variety of different capacities telling stories. And that is better than a job that has healthcare and benefits and blah, blah, blah. You know, there's trade-offs that I think typically are worth it for people that make the move to LA and make sacrifices.
Yeah.
But like, if you want to work that 9 to 5, all power to you. But,
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, like you go, but
absolutely. I respect all people that are on the grind.
I mean, guys, I'm not in the industry.
You want to be? Could be.
Well, we're kind of getting you there. We're trying to build up her and Harlow's portfolio to get them some more print work, commercial work.
Yeah.
All right.
But with that said, we're proud of you.
Oh, thanks,
We
Cara.
are.
We're still going to challenge you in some of your choices sometimes, but we're
We're still
proud
going
of
to
you.
talk about you when you leave, and we're like, oh, she's going to the club again.
Yeah. Wonder if she's going to buy $50 sushi.
Guess we're not going to finish watching the Harry Potter series.
Yeah.
I've asked twice now, and then they're like, too late. It's too late.
But girl,
Yeah.
here's the thing. You like want to start it at 9:30 at night.
No, because I ask right at dinner time. Dinner time will get over.
But by the time we do bath time and then get her to bed.
So when are we supposed to do it during the day?
Nap time right now.
All right, let's go. But,
Okay.
all right. Well,
You just keep being you, girl.
glad to have you back.
Thanks, sis.
All right, that's enough.
Okay.
Thank you very much for tuning in. KK, happy to have you back. See you all on the next one.
I'm always happy to see you.
Ew.